application on pseudo force. Application on pseudo force we are going to discuss now. Here what I am doing means I have taken one inclined plane. Watch the diagram carefully beta. Here I am taking one inclined plane, and here this is a road. Actually it is not our previous topic, it is an inclined plane. There is a one road is there, and now what happened means we are taking one lorry or truck, we can say one truck is there. Truck is going on the inclined plane. So now this truck is going on the inclined plane like this. This is one truck, it is going on the inclined plane. Now at the back side of the truck, we are hanging one simple pendulum. So this pendulum position is like this now. This truck is moving up with an acceleration A. This truck is moving up with an acceleration A. This inclination angle is theta. This inclination angle is theta. And now it is moving up with an acceleration A. Then what we can do here? First of all, we will take some lines here. That is here what we can write, the weight will always act downward. That means the force, if you observe, weight always acts downward. This is mg. And here again we can resolve it into components. First we will draw one line parallel to the slope, other one perpendicular to the slope, and perpendicular to the slope. Now this angle with what the pendulum is making with the vertical is, let me take it as theta. So if this angle is theta, obviously this angle is also theta. Opposite angles are equal. So inside the string, the internal force is developed. The internal force developed inside the string is called as tension. Now I can resolve this tension into components. Here angle it makes is theta. So I can write in this line, I can write as t cos theta. And in this line I can write it as t sin theta. That means the tension T is resolved into components. So here it is the y component, that is t cos theta, and this that is a t sin theta. Not y, no need to tell y axis, x axis. Just tension resolved to in this direction of normal to the surface. We can say normal to the surface. That is a normal to the slope of the inclined plane. Correct word we can say like that. So in this direction, the tension what we resolved is t cos theta, and along the parallel to the slope here what we got, t sin theta. Now similarly, if this angle is theta, this angle is, let me take now inclination angle is alpha. We have to take different angle. Let me take inclination angle is alpha. And there the simple pendulum, what is theta? Angle made by the pendulum with respect to vertical. Theta is angle made by the pendulum with respect to vertical. Here inclination angle is alpha. So inclination alpha is, this is inclination angle is alpha. I am writing here. So now I can resolve mg into components. If I resolve mg into components, what should I do beta here? You observe carefully here, mg is downward. This angle is alpha. Then what should I write? Where the angle makes, that line is always cos term, and where the angle does not make, that line is always sin term. So from that information, I can write this as mg cos alpha, and this one as mg sin alpha, like that I can write. So here one more force acts on the simple pendulum block. This is the bob of the simple pendulum. Here one more force will act. What is that one more force? Because truck is going front, there acts pseudo force in opposite direction. The pseudo force always acts opposite direction to the acceleration. Because here pendulum is hanging from the back side of the truck, so that what happened? Truck is going front with an acceleration A means the pendulum will experience pseudo force in opposite direction to the acceleration. So A is in this direction, pseudo force MA in this direction. So weight is always x downward. Here inclination angle is alpha. So this mg is resolved into two components. What are the two components? Mg cos alpha, Mg sin alpha. So this angle is alpha, this angle is also alpha. So Mg is resolved into components Mg cos alpha, Mg sin alpha. And here this is the tension in the string, tension in the string. This acts towards the suspension here T. So tension is making with the vertical angle is theta. With vertical it is making an angle theta. So with this vertical theta, then this vertical also theta. So now this tension is resolved into two components. This is T cos theta, this is T sin theta. Now I hope you are clear with this one now. Any doubts still here, beta? So this is the resolving of tension. This is a tension into components T cos theta, T sin theta, because theta is angle made with respect to vertical to the pendulum and inclination angle is alpha. So this mg is resolved into components, that is alpha mg cos alpha, mg sin alpha. Parallel to the slope, we got now mg sin alpha and T sin theta. Along with that, we got third term is MA. MA is also in the direction of Mg sin alpha. T sin theta opposite to MA and Mg sin alpha. And in this direction, normal direction, T cos theta. Opposite to that one, Mg cos alpha. It is going with uniform acceleration. Track is going with uniform acceleration. So now, in this equilibrium condition, opposite forces must be balanced. Opposite forces means, what are the forces here? Let me take a first page here. And before going to the page, you just observe here. Here T cos theta, opposite Mg cos alpha. Again T sin theta, opposite MA MA plus Mg sin alpha. From where did we get? From here. So here this is T sin theta, opposite MA plus Mg sin alpha. Fine. Next one, T cos theta, opposite Mg cos alpha, opposite Mg cos alpha. So here I can write now T cos theta is equal to Mg cos alpha. These are the two equations I made. Now let me divide these two. Dividing these two equations, that is T sin theta by T cos theta is equal to, I can write it as MA plus Mg sin alpha by, I can write it as Mg cos alpha. Now I can cancel in the RHS side all m's, I can cancel. In the numerator I can cancel the taking m common, and denominator m I can cancel them. Here also I can cancel the T and T, tensions I can cancel. So sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. And here what we have? A plus G sin alpha. And in the denominator G cos alpha. This is the relation between the theta and alpha. Theta and alpha. Theta is angle made by pendulum with respect to vertical. Alpha is inclination angle. So theta is what, beta, here? Theta is angle made by pendulum with respect to vertical. What is alpha? Angle made with respect to the slope of the inclined plane. That is called inclination angle. Inclination angle. And theta is angle made with respect to vertical by pendulum. And how theta and alpha are related means, finally we got the expression as T sin theta is equal to A plus G sin alpha by G cos alpha. Carefully observe what we did here. First we have taken one inclined plane. This is not actually, this inclined plane is not moving like that now. This is a road, inclined road. Truck is moving on the inclined road in with the acceleration A, with uniform acceleration A. It is going up like that on the inclined plane. Now what will happen? It will experience pseudo force. Pseudo force opposite to the motion is going front means pseudo force will act back, that is MA. And now what happened? The pendulum which is hanging backside of the truck, that is making an angle theta with vertical. Angle theta with vertical. So this angle theta, this angle theta. So this tension are resolved into components. T cos theta, T sin theta. Similarly, the mg is the weight are resolved into components. This is mg cos alpha, this is mg sin alpha. So that what happened? It is going with uniform acceleration we told. So if you observe the forces, T sin theta opposite force are MA plus mg sin alpha. T cos theta opposite force mg cos alpha. From that information what we can write by taking those equations and dividing, I got tan theta is equal to A plus g sin alpha by g cos alpha. I hope now you are clear with this pseudo force application.